Looks can be deceiving, and this can only be truest in the animal kingdom. Some of the fiercest looking animals turn out to be the most docile creatures ever. Unless you torque them off, of course. However, today we're going to be focusing on the opposite end of the spectrum. Watch out for number 1. This creature's venom is so potent that if it gets on your skin, it's game over. With all that said and done, let's begin, shall we? You can't sometimes prevent yourself from touching the beautifully patterned shell of the geographic cone snail. They live in the reefs of the Indo-Pacific regions where they usually hunt small fishes. The thin shell is pink, red, or white and is covered by thread-like strings. However, beneath this beautiful structure there is a shocking truth. The cone snail has an incredible ability to detect prey swimming nearby. Once they do recognize them, they use a needle-like growth from its mouth. It will then inject a type of venom into its prey. This venom is highly toxic and has some pain-killing properties as well. When this venom gets into you, it causes paralysis. The painlessness of the sting is most dangerous since the victim will not even be able to detect it. These killing snails don't have humans on their sting list though. However, it doesn't mean that we are safe. They are a real threat to divers. In 2004 alone, around 30 human fatalities have been reported due to cone snails. Those beautiful eyes will make you fall in love with the slow loris. They're a kind of nocturnal animal found in Southeast Asia and nearby regions. Don't let their big round eyes and soft fur fool you though. They are one of the most venomous mammals in the world. The slow loris excretes a special type of venom from its elbows. This venom, when mixed with the slow loris' saliva, becomes a highly toxic concoction that is very dangerous when it gets into the bloodstream. When threatened, the slow loris takes a mouthful of this toxin then proceeds to bite its attacker. And when it bites, it's usually game over for the victim. Poison notwithstanding, there are a lot of people who keep them as pets, feeding a huge demand for them in the pet black market. They are hunted and put in inhuman conditions. To avoid poisonous bites, some people remove their teeth as well. The thing is, getting rid of the teeth is not a way to get rid completely of the poisonous effects. They cause anaphylactic shocks in humans, which is, needless to say, not really a good thing. Yes, I'm actually not kidding on this one. Beavers are actually very, very dangerous. These cute animals are nocturnal and are native to North America and Eurasia. The unique nature of these animals is that they build homes in the form of dams, canals, and lodges. Some people prefer to grow them as domestic pets, and there is when the problem lies. These guys don't take kindly to being domesticated. They are usually aggressive when someone takes them from their natural habitat. Also, when they are infected with rabies, they become unpredictable and are more prone to attack. When scared, they will attack humans. And another thing, they are capable of attacking people both in land and water. Their trademark sharp front teeth can easily pierce the skin and flesh of victims. Their bites can sometimes cause damage to the arteries, which, as doctors will tell you, is not something that you would want to happen to you. The fire salamander is an amphibian mostly found in European countries. They are famous for their superb black and yellow coloration, although some specimens have also had shades of red and orange. They can live up to 50 years, and all these characteristics make people think that they are awesome pets to have. In fact, there are already people who do have them as pets. The thing is, taking in this creature as a pet is equivalent to petting an angry diamondback rattlesnake under its chin. The skin of this animal is covered with a toxin which it secretes from glands located just under the skin. This toxin is extremely toxic and when ingested attacks the victim's central nervous system directly and can cause a variety of problems. This includes uncontrollable muscle convulsions and hypertension. Needless to say, the toxin is extremely harmful to humans. In the animal kingdom, bright colorations usually is a sign of danger, and this fact can't be true enough for this dangerous amphibian. Leopard seals are called that way primarily because of the faint markings on its body that resembles a leopard's spots. Native to Australia, New Zealand, and South Africa, these positively adorable marine mammals look like they should be performing in SeaWorld. But in reality, that actually isn't a very good idea. These creatures are highly aggressive towards human beings, and that is not an overstatement. They will bite the people and will drag them into the ice or water. There are many travelers and biologists who have suffered from their attacks. The seals also have a knack for attacking boats as well. This very aggressive nature makes it difficult for the researchers to travel in water and to safeguard their crafts. These huge seals are extremely territorial against other species and will take over the place where they reside. They always prefer to be in groups, and it will be uncommon to see them alone. They prefer to eat penguins since it's easy for these fast-moving predators to catch them, but they aren't afraid to take a bite out of anything that's moving, and that includes humans. Whether the prey is on land or the water, the seal grabs them with their powerful jaws and thrashes them to and fro. Once they have the prey subdued, they swallow them whole if possible, or bite huge chunks off of it. Clearly not an animal you would want your kids to be swimming around with the dolphins. The moose looks quite friendly, maybe because it looks like it has a smile permanently plastered on its face. Absolutely massive, they are the largest and the heaviest member of the deer family. They reside in parts of Canada, Russia, and Alaska, preferring the colder climates compared to warmer ones. They look just so docile that most people don't think twice about approaching them. Most of the time, nothing eventful happens, with the moose preferring to keep a safe distance from us humans. But when a moose mother is with its calf, then things are a lot different. They are very protective of their calves and will attack anything, humans included, when they feel something is threatening them. In fact, it's believed that moose attacks more humans compared to bears and wolves. They also have the tendency to be aggressive when they're hungry and in the presence of dogs. If you didn't know what a wolverine was, I bet you would be tempted to pick it up or cuddle with it when you see it. They are found in large numbers in northern Canada and Alaska. Although these fuzzy animals look like teddy bears, they are not as cute as they look. They are very strong and aggressive carnivores with a vice-like bite and sharp claws. They are capable of attacking animals larger than itself, and yes, that includes humans. Their jaws and sharp claws make them more than a match for any creature. They prey on a vast array of animals, ranging from small squirrels and rabbits to moose and even elk. And of course, again, they will also attack humans if they get provoked. There are documented cases where these animals were taken in as pets only to attack their owners later on, even though they were reared by humans since they were cubs. I suppose you can take an animal out of the wild, but you can never truly eliminate the wild out of an animal. This one gets mentioned on a lot of our lists, and that's actually for a very good reason. Humans are like babies in some ways. We're always attracted to bright, sparkling colors. The thing is, beautiful doesn't exactly equate to safe, especially in the animal kingdom. And this next animal on our list is the perfect example of that. The blue-ringed octopus is a breathtaking animal. The distinct blue rings covering its body, also the reason for its name, and make it one of the most beautiful animals on the earth. The blue rings serve another purpose though, and I'm pretty sure you should know at this point. That would be a warning, signaling everybody around not to touch it, because it is one of the most poisonous animals on Earth. They primarily use their toxin for hunting prey. However, if handled incorrectly, they won't hesitate to use their powerful toxins to defend themselves, especially from humans. The worst thing is, oftentimes their bites go undetected as they are completely painless, making immediate treatment virtually impossible. Later though, the toxin will cause severe pain and numbness. Sometimes immediate respiratory issue and paralysis will also happen. Eventually the symptoms will lead to unconsciousness and, well, you know what comes after that. The platypus is among nature's most unlikely animals. In fact, the first scientists to examine a specimen believed they were the victims of a hoax. The animal is best described as a hodgepodge of more familiar species, the duck for its bill and webbed feet, the beaver for its tail, and the otter for its body and fur. Platypuses hunt underwater where they swim gracefully by padding with their front webbed feet and steering with their hind feet and beaver-like tail. Folds of skin cover their eyes and ears to prevent water from entering, and the nostrils close with a watertight seal. In this posture, a platypus can remain submerged for a minute or two and employ its sensitive bill to find food. They are pretty cute in their own way, but never ever be tempted to pick them up, especially the males. Male platypuses have a poison apparatus on their hind legs. There are poison glands in the thighs and a hollow spur near the heel. The sting is not dangerous to humans, but it is extremely painful and causes rapid swelling in the stung area. It may also cause increased temperature. For smaller animals like dogs, the sting can be fatal. Scientists as of yet haven't figured the purpose of this poison, so for now, hands off please. The poison dart frog with its various colors and patterns is one of the most stunning looking animals in the world. However, the fact of the matter is they have poison that is enough to give the most poisonous creatures a run for their money. Just a small amount of this poison is extremely fatal to humans. In fact, one 5 centimeter long frog packs enough toxins to incapacitate up to 10 humans, permanently. The thing is, they don't look all that dangerous. They're small compared to other frogs and are even brightly colored, ranging from yellows, greens, red, and orange. But among them all, it's the gold that you really need to look out for. They do not produce the poison themselves, but rather from feeding on a particularly poisonous insect almost exclusively. And that's the reason why poison darts born and bred in captivity are very safe to handle. Of over the 100 species of golden dart frogs, it's the golden dart frog that is the most dangerous. Skin contact alone can introduce the venom into your system, so touching them with unprotected hands is a big no-no. Ironically enough, scientists are also using the same toxin in some medical applications, so they aren't all that bad. Do you know of any dangerous animals that doesn't look the part? Let us know in the comments section down below. Want to watch more videos about animals, dangerous or otherwise? Click on any of the videos you see on your screen. As always, everybody, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Later, everybody.